Wednesday, 12:10 p.m., January 31st, 2024. At least according to Pope Gregory the 13th. Incompassstandment. You know, we have to realize there is no enemy. Being that the enemy is just an extension of yourself that you're juxtaposed with. If there was to be an enemy of encompassstandment, it would be understandment. Understanding. If there was an enemy of encompassstandment, would be understanding. And it's not understanding, it's the way people perceive understanding. People perceive understanding to be of the utmost comprehension. You can completely understand something and never come close to overstanding or outerstanding or innerstanding, let alone encompassstanding. There are no enemies, but if there was an enemy, this would be the enemy. And the enemy is only the way you view something. That's the enemy. That's always the enemy. That's the true enemy. If there was an enemy. I mean, there is an inner me. Which juxtaposes the outer me. Yeah. Listen closely when people talk, especially people of so-called high consciousness or high spirituality or high respect or high regard. By the way, this is Franklin Park. I really like this park. I've rode my mountain bike down these steps many times, at least 10 times, and one time full speed. I think the first time I came down these steps on my mountain bike, I knew this park very well, but not nearly as well as what I thought I did, because I had not rode my mountain bike full speed down these steps. And I was successful and did not crash, but oh, so close did I come to crashing. So, when people are considered of the highest regard, highest respect, highest this, highest that, listen to the language they use for describing and comprehension. This is about, and this is all tied into the age that we're living in, the age of Aquarius, the age of acquisition, the age of specificity. You must strive to be as specific as you intend to be. So when you intend to be of the utmost consciousness, but you constantly say you're understanding everything, you're limiting yourself from infinite perspective. Yeah, listen to people when they talk. I'm not saying you're not getting good growth from them. I'm just saying it would be better if they were to replace understanding every time they use the word understanding with strive to encompass stand, or even overstanding or understanding or outer standing, some other standing other than just understanding. Psychologically, that limits your growth of truly knowing. If you're thinking the utmost comprehension is to understand something. This tree right here, if I was to only completely understand this tree, I would only understand what's underneath it. I could perceive what's up top. I could perceive what's within it, but I could only truly understand it if I'm only underneath it. But if I get on top of the tree, I can overstand it. If I can get into the tree, then I can understand it. Understanding and overstanding is all part of outer standing. But if you're only understanding, I'm talking about directions. There's an infinite amount of directions you can travel, but you must go a minimal of certain directions to comprehend things of the utmost. Minimum 6 directions, because you got to leave that 7th direction within the center to truly encompass something. I'm not going to stay out here long, although I would not mind staying out here all day. I mean, I've done several of my Incompassstandment videos at this park. As I've said past, this park has a sentimental meaning for sure, along with other parks like Schiller Park in Columbus and the German Village area. But I am going to head out because if you're a person of high spirit, then you always have something to do. You're never bored. So just strive to remember what this particular talk was about. That if there was an enemy of Incompassstandment, it would be to simply understand. Try fully understanding Incompassstandment. You think that's understanding you're thinking? All right. Infinite love. Stay whole, stay complete. Next time.